Hi, my name is Alex, and I want to personally welcome you to your private thinner consultation video. I'm genuinely glad you're here because if you're watching this, it means something important is happening in your life. It means you're ready to change, ready to reclaim control, ready to finally see the kind of results that have felt out of reach for far too long. Maybe you've tried other programs and felt frustrated by how slowly they moved, or maybe you've lost weight only to watch it creep back. Maybe you've tried eating plans, shakes, fasting schedules, apps, or gym memberships and wondered why nothing really ever stuck. Or maybe you've turned to a GLP-1 medication and hoped it would be a long-term solution, only to discover the side effects, the cost, or the uncomfortable truth that the moment you stop, the weight often returns. Whatever path led you here today, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not the problem. You are not broken, and you are absolutely not alone. You've simply been trying to succeed in a world full of programs that were never designed for lasting success. Programs that are slow, expensive, inconvenient, or unsustainable. Programs that rely on motivation, something every human on earth struggles with. Programs that don't address the real science behind fat loss. That is exactly why we created Thinner. We built Thinner to be everything traditional programs are not. We work with clients in their 20s and clients in their 70s and 80s. Some want to lose 15 pounds, others want to lose 50, 75, even 100 pounds. Thinner was designed for all of them to create predictable, repeatable, life changing results regardless of age or starting point. If you've tried keto, low carb, or calorie counting, you've spent money on prepackaged meals, fitness subscriptions, or nutrition coaches. If you've tried phentermine or fasting or clean eating and the scale barely moved, then you are exactly who Thinner was created for. And if you've tried GLP-1 medications, you already know the real story behind them. Yes, people lose weight, but nearly half of users experience the side effects, and the cost continues to rise. Supplies fluctuate, and the latest research shows that 30 to 40% of the weight loss on GLP-1 is actually muscle, not fat. Losing muscle weakens your metabolism, accelerates aging, affects your appearance, and makes long term weight maintenance nearly impossible without staying on the injections forever. So instead of fighting your biology, Thinner works with it. The average Thinner client loses 20 to 30 pounds in just 6 weeks. Not 6 months, not a year, 6 weeks, while feeling strong, supported, and in control. Now, let's talk about how it works. Thinner uses a custom FDA registered, all natural, over the counter medication designed to raise your metabolism and hold it there. It quiets hunger, dramatically reduces cravings, especially sugar cravings, signals your body to use stored fat as fuel, and supports gentle detoxification as your body releases old weight. Most people are amazed at how little hunger they feel, and many actually rely on the Thinner app to remind them to eat because they feel so satisfied throughout the day. When your metabolism is active and your body begins pulling from stored fat, hunger naturally fades. Your journey begins with a metabolic activation phase, a simple 2-day process using a mild, almost tasteless formula under the tongue. This turns your metabolism on and prepares your body to release fat efficiently and consistently. After activation, you transfer into the fat loss phase, where the scale begins to move quickly. You'll follow an easy, time structured eating approach with 2 daily meals totaling about 2 to 2.5 pounds of nutrient dense food. You'll drink water, follow the structure, and let the Thinner formula do the heavy lifting. More than 95% of clients report not feeling hungry during the program because we want you full, satisfied, and burning fat, not struggling. And what can you realistically expect? Most traditional programs produce about 0.15 pounds of weight loss per day, which means 5 to 6 months just to lose 25 pounds. And that's for the people who stick with it long enough. GLP-1 medications produce around 0.25 pounds per day, But again, a significant part of that is muscle loss. Thinner clients, however, average zero point 0.5 to 1 full pound per day, resulting in 20 to 30 pounds lost in just 6 weeks. And 90 to 95% of that weight loss is fat, not muscle. And because your muscle is preserved, your metabolism remains strong, making long term maintenance far more achievable. People often ask whether they can do thinner if they have medical conditions. The answer is almost always yes. We work with clients who have type 1 and type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, PCOS, hypothyroidism, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, autoimmune conditions, digestive disorders, chronic inflammation, fibromyalgia, the list goes on. Thinner is safe for almost anyone, and many clients, especially those with chronic inflammation, pain, and even fibromyalgia, report feeling better while on the program. Thinner is also compatible with most medications, including thyroid medication, antidepressants, anxiety medications, statins, beta blockers, gabapentin, prednisone, birth control, and even GLP-1 medications. Your provider will review your history to ensure everything is safe, but our manufacturing process makes medication interactions highly unlikely. The only people who should not begin thinner are those who are pregnant, breastfeeding, undergoing active cancer treatments, or who've had a recent gallbladder attack within the last 4 to 6 weeks. If breastfeeding recently ended, we simply recommend waiting 28 days. Otherwise, thinner is accessible to nearly everyone ready for change. And now that you understand how thinner works, I want to take a moment to show you what getting started actually looks like, both in terms of the program itself and the financial structure we've created to make this as easy and stress free as possible. You should have a copy of the thinner intake form with the thinner logo at the top in front of you. To keep our records accurate, I'm going to ask you to please fill out the top section of the paper with your full name, email address, cell phone number, and date of birth. I'm going to give you a few seconds to write everything down on your end. All right, and then below that, you should see two fields. The one on the left is what you believe your weight is currently. Give your best guess, or if someone at the office already took your weight, you can just add that number in the estimated current weight field. Directly to the right of this, and I want to make sure you do this correctly, you'll see the weight loss goal field. In this field, I want you to put what your weight loss goal is, not your goal weight. So, for example, if you want to lose 15 pounds, go ahead and put 15 in that field. If you want to lose 30 pounds, go ahead and put 30 pounds in that field now. I'll give you a few seconds to get this filled out too. In just a minute, someone from the team at the office is going to come into the room. All you need to do is hand them this completed intake form and we'll get you scheduled to get started. You've already taken the first step by being here. The next step is simply saying yes to yourself. Yes to your health. Yes to your confidence. Yes to finally becoming the version of you that you know is waiting. We are honored to guide you every step of the way. Welcome to Thinner. Your new beginning starts now.